Dragging a dead rabbit through the bush is one technique used to attract pests like stoats and rats to traps set in the bush near the Haast Pass. This terrain north of Wanaka is the backyard of Upper Clutha Forest and Bird Committee members Andrew and Sue Pennicott, who have taken a day off work once a month for almost 20 years to check trap lines.
I first became interested in trapping when we moved up here and realised that the forests were pretty empty of birds. The forests were pretty healthy, but and it was becoming widely recognised at that stage that the big problems were all the stoats and rats.
The Pennicotts and 25 other volunteers are doing their bit to help New Zealand achieve predator-free status by 2050. But they are concerned it may be too late already for some bird populations.
And in a way, the populations are almost functionally extinct, even though there's still birds around. They're not actually a viable population anymore. It's it's a real worry.
Following a heavy seeding of beech trees, the Department of Conservation dropped 1080 poison in the Haast Pass area early this year. And the Pennicotts have noticed a significant drop in the number of pests now being trapped.
This year in Makarora we had our first ever 1080 because there was a huge number of stoats. January, February, all the young ones coming out of the nests and dispersing. They were travelling through the area. We were catching the most stoats we've ever caught on the two lines we've had going the longest in January, February, and they did 1080 in March, and I think we've caught one stoat since in all this year, one stoat.
Birds that nest in a tree hole are the most vulnerable to predators, as stoats and rats can catch them in their nest burrows.
In many instances it's the females that get caught and eaten on the nests, and although you still might see mohua and kakariki around, a lot of them are males because the females have already been eaten.
On a day out with the Pennicotts this week, we found traps containing one dead rat, 4 dead mice, but no stoats. I'm Kerry Waterworth for the South Today.